Yeah, it was just a tremendous feeling, like kind of like weight off our shoulders. We made it, and we didn't just want to make it. We kind of wanted to make a statement too and prove that we belong and everything. So just getting the win in the first round was very huge, and I think we're just going to carry that same momentum into the next game.
Here you go. First question from Jerry Carino.
Hey Myles, could you just tell us what happened with your ankle and back and how you're feeling today and what your prognosis is?
Yeah, the going up to block Nick Honor's little floater kind of just fell pretty awkwardly. It was kind of like my tailbone, and Rich got there to me and he just asked me how I feel and everything, and kind of just massage. We have like a little massage gun, just put that on during the game. So a lot of the adrenaline in the tournament. So adrenaline got me through that one. And then a little bit later on, I went for a rebound and kind of just like my ankle kind of like dragged on the floor. It kind of tweaked a bit, but other than that, I'm working with Rich right now. Hopefully, I'll be ready for the game and everything tomorrow.
We'll go to Keith Sargent and then Steve Politti.
Myles, just to follow up on that, are you confident that you're going to play? And if you do, can you just talk about the advantage that you might be able to have against Houston, a little bit smaller front court? But are you confident that you are going to play?
Oh yeah, confident I am going to play. Rich is one of the best trainers we have and best trainer around, so I'm pretty sure he's going to have me right. And I've been working it all throughout the night. I had the stim machine on and everything, just make sure I'll be right. So yeah, and if I do play tomorrow, then the whole size thing is going to be huge. Especially last game, I had the size and got a lot of rebounds and stuff like that. So just playing to that advantage that I have will be great.
Sort of a contrast in style, Houston against Clemson versus Clemson. Do you like playing against a team that runs the ball down the court, that likes to score a lot of points, and it's sort of liberating for you guys offensively that you can get in transition a little bit and push the ball yourselves?
Yeah, I feel like playing against those style of teams, it kind of like, you're going to play to their energy. And they don't play really slow like some of the teams we have played before. So they play fast, and we kind of play fast with them. So it was more like a back and forth than we'll run down and score, then we'll have to sit down and wait for them to like run their whole entire offense and everything. So playing against those style teams is a little bit more fun-paced game.
We'll go next to Tom Canavan and then Zach.
Hey Myles, when you look back at the game last night, do you guys have to be better to win?
Oh yeah, every game you watch the film after, there's a whole bunch of points that you could look at and be like, oh yeah, we need to improve here and there. But we have a good group of guys, and I think we take the same mindset and the same energy and stuff like that we brought into the first game. We bring that to the next game. I think we'll be very well set off.
Yeah, because when I look at it, there's such a fine line between winning and losing that it's remarkable.
Yeah, no, especially in the tournament, it's a one-possession game. As we've seen in a whole bunch of the other games, it can go away in a snap. It can go away in one possession, go away in one shot. So, every possession is important here, and we got to take a little bit more serious and put a little more effort into each and every play.
Myles, what do you guys have to do tomorrow? They're probably one of the better teams you guys have faced, right up there with the likes of an Illinois or an Iowa. What has to happen for you guys tomorrow to advance?
I always say stick to the blueprint, play Rutgers basketball, do what we're known to do, play defense, rebound the basketball, play together, play connected, pass the ball, and flow in offense and stuff like that, and rely on our brothers, and we'll be well off just as any other game that we played this season.
To follow up real quick, Myles, you guys are one win away from the Sweet 16. I mean, can you kind of put into context what that is like? Rutgers hadn't won a tournament game since 1983, and now here you guys are, one win away from, obviously making history.
Yeah, no, that would be history, but we're looking at it as we still have to win this game. Take it one step at a time. We have focus on Houston, and after we beat them, then yeah, we'll made history and we'll be that team. But right now we're just focused on the game at hand.
We'll go next to Chris Carlin and then Aaron Bregman.
Hey Myles, asked to Jacob, to the fans that were there last night, the fact that you guys haven't been able to play front of them this year, just kind of the role they played and you know, knowing the connection that was obviously there over the last couple of years, and with the success that you guys have had at home, what effect that had, what it can have tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, my mother, father's little sister, and my dad's sister were all at the game, and I haven't seen any of them since, you know, the last quarantine when everything got shut down. So, and even with this whole quarantine now, I didn't really get to go talk to them and actually physically touch and hug them and everything. But just seeing them alone was a great feeling. And I know a lot of the team, everyone's family came out, and just all the support of New Jersey coming out too. It felt like we're pretty much playing at home. Clemson had 5 people compared to our 100 and something Jersey people. So it was just a great feeling and a great atmosphere. And all these games we played this season with no fans, it was actually kind of weird, you know, to have fans again. It felt kind of weird, that was the out of the normal thing. But just having them there gave us the little lift, and after each score or big play, you know, the whole arena was rocking, and they got that arena rocking even though it was limited capacity too. So that shout out to them, and I appreciate all the support and everyone coming out.
Myles, when you play a team like Houston that's really good on the glass, especially offensively, you know, and you being the top rebounder of the team, do you feel an added responsibility? And is there anything that, you know, you kind of maybe talk to your teammates about in terms of making sure that, you know, rebounding is a high priority?
Oh yeah, you know, as the lead rebounder each and every game, I go into the game knowing I have to crash the glass each and every time. But you know, Caleb, huge rebounder on our team, had a double-double yesterday. I told him it's about time. He got his double-double in for the season. You know, perfect timing too. Great game to have it. You know, I'm confident all my brothers are going to crash the glass just as much as I do. We all try it. It's not like no one tries and it's all on me. It's everyone goes to the glass. It's just I end up getting them more times than not. So you know, I'm pretty confident that everyone's going to clash the glass because that's kind of what we do and who we are. So attacking the glass is the focus of the game, and especially for our size advantage. So I think, you know, a lot of people get some rebounds next game.
We'll go to Jerry Carino and then Steve Politi.
Myles, have you logged in and worked for IBM this week?
Yeah, I worked earlier this week. You know, I accumulated some sick time. I had they're very flexible. They know I'm here, and they understand you know, basketball is so important and everything. This is the tournament, so they kind of just told me check in when I can, and if not, it's a-okay. So, but yeah, I got some early hours in, and when we had to quarantine when we first got here. But other than that, you know, I've been focused with the team and everything.
All right, thanks.
Might be hard to call in sick, Myles. They probably know where you are.
Yeah, you know, my laptop has tracking and everything. They know exactly where I am.
Put on the TV also.
Yeah.
Just curious, when did you become aware that Jacob's dad played for Phi Slama Jama? And did you ever go back and go to YouTube and watch some of the highlights of that team and, you know, just how generational, successful that team was?
Oh yeah, I remember I watched, there was an E60 or something on Phi Slama Jama a long time ago, and I've actually watched it. And then when JY came here and they told us his dad was part of that, it kind of just clicked and I remembered. But yeah, no, just having adding to the, you know, Rutgers, we have so many legendary children on our team. We have JY, we got Ron, you know, so we got a lot of great people to look up to in the stands.
Good, Zach.
Myles, you know, let's talk about Jake. What feels, you know, what has he kind of meant to this team? Obviously, he was huge yesterday in that big run, and you know, the Minnesota game, he kind of took over down the stretch. I mean, it seems like his energy when he's going really gets you guys kind of going in the right direction.
Yeah, definitely. I think one of the most least talked about things is JY is the fastest human being I've ever seen in person. Literally, I've never seen anyone faster than him. So he just brings that. He brings that to the game. He brings his energy, his toughness, his will to win. His will to win is huge. And you know, other teams, I honestly don't think they're expecting that level of speed in a basketball player, because he's literally a track star. If he wanted to play track, I'm more than positive he would play track here and do very well. So just him and running around getting steals, fast breaks, and stuff like that brings so much energy to the team.